Welcome back to the World Chocolate Masters, everyone. And for those who have just tuned in, well, you're watching the World Chocolate Masters, world's leading competition. The competition solely dedicated to the art of chocolate. And it is the fantastic gourmet chocolate brand, Coco Barry, who is the initiator of this amazing event. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, our first group of 10 finalists already finished 3 out of 4 assignments and is now working on completing the final stage, the final assignment of the moulded praline. But before we dive deeper into the action, I've invited Tom Palmart next to me, who will be sharing some more food trends. So Tom, I've noticed you have discovered some more food trends over here.
Yeah. I have 2 things with me. But let me first say, I want to talk about a trend called raw. Raw is primitive, robust. It's not slick. It's powerful. And I think that today we live in times where it's not easy, the future. And look, when the going gets tough, it does get going. And we see actually in gameplay that all the girls are really evolving to very powerful women. And I actually think that women are becoming more and more powerful, but boys are becoming more and more softies. So how can we survive the future? You are very strong, but we need beards to get the feeling that we are tough enough to survive the future. So I think if you translate this to fashion, we see more and more very robust materials, like heavy things, like very. If you translate it to chocolate, like very giant, primitive images. So it's all about raw and barbarian and primitive, and also about imperfection. It's not about the slick design, everything should be shining and white. No, it can be raw, pure, it can be rocks, it can be imperfection, like you need the feeling that it gives us like the strongness that, yeah, we can deal with the future, we can do this. So it's not white, it's those kind of rocks and sands. It's very powerful. The past 2 years, it got translated into this type of wood, but we've seen this too much. So I think that within the next 5 years, this will be over. But the need to have a powerful environment that really gives us the feeling that we can deal with it, definitely men, they will love it. So I think in the masterpieces in the beginning, we saw the rocks of Poland, or the giant beer from Canada. Yeah, it's a really powerful, and it gives us like that strong feeling. I've seen those 2. This is from UK, Alistair, and this is of course the typical translation of rawness. It's not too slick, so you put elements on it to give it like a strong, powerful feeling. Yeah. There's not a lot on it, but you see that it's like this unpolished version. But also this one. This is from Germany, Sabine. I really like it. What? Yeah, I actually can't understand you. Yeah, bring it.
We missed something. Yeah.
We missed something.
Sabine.
Yeah, come join us.
Come over here, because I don't know if you have the time. Sit down just a few.
Sabine, I really like this, because when I said rawness, men really need this beard to get the feeling that they are powerful, but women actually are pretty powerful at the moment. So you don't have to be, you don't have the rawness, you don't need that rawness, but actually it is a very powerful product, because you actually create something that can defeat depression. And I really loved how you shouted out, like, this is power.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so I think it's very, very beautiful. It's not rawness in the first, in the typical translation of that raw material, but the need for powerful stuff to survive the future, this is definitely a good example. Thank you for that.
Thank you very much.
Good job, Sabine. Yeah, you're going back because we still...
Good luck with everything. So I think women are way better in this than men at the moment. You even see this in Disney cartoon movies and Pixar movies. Where did you see the movie called Frozen?
Not yet, but please tell me.
Well, it's a wonderful movie of two girls, two sisters, and the entire movie you're waiting which man will eventually help them. But of course, you probably know that it is the girls themselves that are going to help them. So in the past, it always was the boy who's going to help, but now you see that the girls don't need the man anymore. So it's a bit scary for men if you think about it. So that's why we have those beers.
To make sure that you will...
that we can survive.
Survive the future. I hope our finalists will survive this competition.
I hope so.
Because it is a tough one. But thank you very much for sharing these insights again. I'm sure that you will have some more future secrets to unfold the coming...
Yeah, we're going to do that tomorrow.
We're going to do that tomorrow. That's a good idea. The trends of tomorrow, we'll show them tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, let's tap back over to Christoph. Christoph, I don't know where you're doing, where you're standing.
Hi, Virginie, I'm here. I remember one thing of what Tom said. Girls don't need men anymore, but I feel rather powerful with my beard. Thank you very much, Tom. Okay, I'm here at the conveyor belt. It's like a sushi belt and with a lot of plates on it. And this is where the molded pralines of our contestants will be put on. And they will just go round and round and round, of course. And all the members of the jury that will take place here around me, they will have a taste of it, of course. So it's a very, very special assignment in this competition of the first day of the World Chocolate Masters Final 2015. Now, what is really, really important to know for you, ladies and gentlemen, is that each finalist has developed a custom praline mold. And that's very important, a customized praline mold for this assignment with the help of Chocolate World. Secondly, which is very important as well, their pralines need to contain at least 2 different layers. One of them has to be a ganache, very important. Then the jury will take in account four criteria. Taste and texture, very important. The interpretation of the inspiration from nature theme, of course. The visual aspect and the level of creativity that our finalists have put into their pralines. The points that our finalists gather with this assignment will be no less than 15% of the total score of the day. So just like all other World Chocolate Masters assignments, this is a competition element that can't be taken too lightly. That's very important for people to know, but that's enough for the explanation. To all contestants, I hope your molded pralines are done, because your time is up. I'm going to ask for our clock, and we're going to do a countdown. Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we stop. All of our contestants, you just have to stop. Do not touch anything anymore. Your molded praline will come over here. I will ask my fellow students, my friends, to come and gather your pralines and to go and to put them here on the conveyor belt, on these plates, of course. So I'm just watching because there are some images of people just putting something. Okay, so the molded pralines, they're all done. They're all ready to go, and that is fine. That's very good news, of course, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so now I'm waiting here at the conveyor belt for the molded pralines to be brought here and to be put on the plates. Of course, students, it's pure gold you're going to have in your hands, so be very prudent. Please be very prudent when you go and gather those molded pralines. We need them. We need them as they are. Beautiful, probably. Okay, there they go. Nice. Okay, and here I stand at the conveyor belt. And I've been waiting here for my jury members, of course, and they will join me. Ik blijf hier staan. Ik blijf hier staan. Okay, Virginie, all of our jury members have taken place here at the conveyor belts. Just to be sure that you understand the rules of the game, of course, here on these plates, the molded pralines will just go round and round and round, and you will be free to take one and taste one. And that's the name of the game, of course. You understand very well, I hope. All right. Are you ready, sir?
Yes. Voilà, voilà, voilà. Le président du jury, il est prêt. Je crois que tout le monde est prêt.
Everyone is ready, I think. Some of them are taking pictures, so I'm going to do this. That's for a nice picture. All right, so the jury members, they're all ready. So I will wait for the students to go and gather all those molded pralines. They will bring them to the kitchen, put them on the plates, and then we will wait for the conveyor belt to do its job. And while...
Ouais. Non, mais je sors la tête du gars là, comme ça. Là. C'est quoi l'idée là? C'est quoi? C'est mélanger. On est que le moment, hein. C'est pas le numéro.
Well, Virginie, this is very interesting because all of the plates with the pralines that are passing by here are empty. There are no pralines here because the other members of the jury there are eating all of our pralines. Thank you very much for this. It's very good for our diet, but as you can see, they're all very empty. Please, let some pralines for those people. This is really strange. Okay, maybe I have a good question for our jury president. He's here somewhere. I saw, okay, Jean-Michel Perrichon, he's here, of course. Monsieur Jean-Michel Perrichon, je vous pose la question en français, évidemment. Pourquoi était-ce important de travailler avec un moule personnalisé pour les pralines?
Pour être toujours en respect avec le thème. Ça veut dire l'inspiration et la nature. Donc c'est très important, ou la nature et l'inspiration, mais c'était très important qu'il y ait une liaison et une cohésion avec l'ensemble du travail. Donc c'est à chaque candidat de vouloir faire ressortir une suite logique dans ses produits.
D'accord. Et quel est le secret alors maintenant pour pouvoir produire le meilleur moulded praline au monde?
Il faut un moule qui soit pas trop compliqué malgré tout au niveau de la forme, parce que bien sûr la technique c'est de le démouler. Et si vous avez un moule qui a trop de forme à l'intérieur, on a toujours du mal à le redémouler derrière. Donc il faut jouer sur la subtilité, une forme correcte qui soit un petit peu plus originale, mais à la fois facile à démouler. Ça, c'est très important.
D'accord. Lorsqu'on voit naturellement les pièces d'art qu'ils ont fabriquées ce matin, il y a aussi eu les sweet snack on the go, il y a eu le or noir et tout ça, on pourrait penser éventuellement, ouais bon, ceci c'est facile quoi, ce n'est qu'une praline, mais c'est pas facile du tout.
Non, parce que chaque note est importante dans la compétition aujourd'hui et le travail donc de l'équilibre de la pièce, les couleurs de la pièce, le respect du thème, etc. Mais ici, la dégustation est une part très importante dans la notation finale. Donc aujourd'hui, la dégustation qu'on a eue pour la barre, enfin le sweet and go et pour la truffe sont aussi importantes que la pièce. Donc c'est pour ça que c'est très important de donner beaucoup d'attention à ce chocolat.
D'accord, et encore une petite question pour vous, Monsieur Perrichon. Alors pourquoi est-ce qu'on fait ça à la fin de la journée, cette tâche qui est extrêmement difficile?
Ils avaient la possibilité de commencer éventuellement un petit peu de travail tout au long de la journée. Mais il faut avoir une suite logique aussi, puisque là on arrive sur un bonbon de texture, etc. Et donc nous, pour la dégustation, on était obligé de finir par ce chocolat.
D'accord, d'accord. Voilà. J'ai encore une toute petite question, je suis désolé. Hein. Puisque vous ne pouvez quand même pas donner de points, donc je ne vais pas vous demander qui est votre favori, parce que ça ne se demande pas à un président de jury, évidemment. Mais vous avez vu, tout comme nous, plein de choses extraordinaires aujourd'hui. Qu'est-ce qui vous a choqué? Qu'est-ce que vous avez remarqué aujourd'hui?
Je crois que chaque candidat a ses chances. Je l'ai dit dès le départ, mais je pense même à la fin, parce que dans les pièces que nous avons vues, les pièces artistiques, il y a du très beau travail partout.
Et encore demain aussi. Hein.
Voilà. Ne faut pas oublier bien sûr les candidats de demain, mais également dans la dégustation, il y a des choses qui sont très originales. Il y a eu vraiment beaucoup de travail même sur le Sweet and Go, parce que voilà, il y avait en plus de la dégustation, il y avait ce concept à respecter. Et il n'y a aucun candidat qui, pour moi, tout le monde a été dans le thème, dans le sujet, tout le monde a compris le sujet. Et voilà, après, c'est une question de feeling par rapport au jury.
Je vais vous dire honnêtement, je ne suis pas chocolatier évidemment, mais je suis quand même assez obsédé par le chocolat, si je peux dire. Aujourd'hui, j'ai vu plein de choses qui semblent faciles à faire. Maintenant, je l'ai vu aujourd'hui, c'est pas facile du tout. Et j'ai un respect immense pour toutes les personnes qui sont ici. Hein.
Absolument, c'est... Après les sélections qu'il y a eu dans le monde entier, il y a beaucoup de travail de réflexion, d'entraînement. C'est un travail très long, de longue haleine, ce concours. Et aujourd'hui, tous les candidats sont méritants parce qu'ils ont tous pris du temps, ils ont tous donné beaucoup de leur temps pour accéder déjà à cette finale. Et je crois qu'on peut dire que déjà, dans la première journée, tous les candidats sont dignes d'être ici à la finale.
Absolument, merci beaucoup pour ces très jolis mots. Merci beaucoup. Jean-Michel Perrichon, le chef, quand même le président du jury, monsieur Jean-Michel Perrichon. Voilà, je me demande, Virginie, où es-tu? Where are you, Virginie?
Well, Christophe, I don't know if you've noticed it, but I'm surrounded with more chocolate talent, the people who will make my day and make me happy tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our second group of 10 finalists of this World Chocolate Master. Welcome. And I can tell you, it will be a noisy day tomorrow for so far. So maybe let's start with you. Serdar Shakir, you've been following the competition today. Everything you've seen, is it a motivation for you? Or are you more like, oh my God, I'm stressed? They really scare me?
Bugün sabah başladığımızda aşırı bir heyecanımız yoktu ama gün geçtikçe, saatler ilerledikçe diğer arkadaşlarımızın yaptıklarını gördük ve aşırı heyecan kalbimiz atmaya başladı. Yarın daha çok zor olacağına inanıyorum. Bu kadar.
So I think
You said in the morning he was really relaxed, but right now he is really excited for tomorrow. And after seeing the competition, he has a lot of stress. And he told that tomorrow will be more hard for today.
okay, so tomorrow will be a hard day and stress, but sometimes you need a little bit of stress to do it well. So don't worry, it'll be good. Roger Fock, what about you? What did you feel when entering the arena, as I may say here? What do you think about tomorrow? Or maybe let's talk about what you've seen, what our finalists have realized.
Yes, I feel exciting today because I see so many amazing showpiece, so very nice t-shirt. So looking forward for tomorrow.
Did you brought a lot of fans?
A lot, about 1,000 of Hong Kong people.
Wow. Okay, let's go to Diego and you. Are your fans going to sing Brazil?
Yeah, I hope they do. We have lots of people here also. They're going to make lots of noise.
Well, maybe question. Imagine you were one of the guys, one of the jury.
Sorry?
Could you tell me, if you were one of the jury, who of the finalists would make it as a winner, for example? Do you already have someone in mind?
For what? For today?
Yes, for example.
Oh no, everything was really nice. So no judging so far.
You're trying to keep the team spirit.
Yes, yeah.
Well, Vincent, je m'imagine naturellement que vous jouez ici un match à domicile, ça doit être génial. Je vais même pas poser la question combien de supporters, parce que je m'imagine que toute la France, Paris, tout le salon de chocolat sera là pour vous encourager. Mais qu'est-ce que cela fait? Est-ce que la pression augmente?
Oui, c'est vrai que là on arrive à la compétition, là on va s'installer, donc oui, là c'est très proche et là ça va commencer.
Tout à fait. Alors, est-ce que tu as pu suivre un peu l'élection de l'année passée, cette année? Qu'est-ce que cela te fait? Tu as pu t'inspirer quelque part?
Par rapport aux candidats précédents français? Oui, après, je vais essayer d'être à la hauteur de la France, de bien exécuter mes pièces, de faire des bonnes dégustations et de donner le meilleur de moi-même pour peut-être gagner enfin ce titre.
Voilà, tu as encore toutes tes chances. Donc, comme pour Géraldine aussi, Géraldine de la Suisse, you're, I would like to say one of the guys, but you and Sabine are here as our female chefs in the group. Do you think that's something special?
I think we worked all the same hard. It's the only thing I can do is give a female touch to it, which they can't. So that's the only thing I can do different.
So that's what you're going to do. Do the men scare you out? Because, for example, with do the men scare you out? No.
So far, they're very gentle with me. No, it's okay.
And what do you think of your colleague Sabine, the lady who was battling against 9 other men today?
I can't as well. I can't judge it because I haven't seen a lot. I have seen a lot, but I haven't really focused that much, I think. But I think they all did a great job, and my heart fell to the floor when I saw Sabine's piece drop, and as well, of course, the Spanish competitor. So, but I think, I think they all did an amazing job. So.
And I'm sure you'll do an amazing job
I hope so.
as well. A lot of empathy. Marijn. Yeah.
Hello.
Goedemiddag.
Goedemiddag, yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm okay, a little bit nervous. The nerve was a little bit gone today, but of course now we have to install our kitchens. We have to make sure everything is on the right spot, so that's a little bit more nervous, but yeah, that's normal, I think. I think everybody will have the same thing. So.
You're representing Belgium, but for the moment you're working in Hong Kong. Will we see a lot of influences from over there, you think?
I'm not really using the influences of Hong Kong, where I'm working now. Maybe a little bit, but I think now the world is so open and globalization is getting more and more
common, yes.
Yeah, more common. Even the French start to speak English now, so that's almost the end of the globalization. But no, I think when I make chocolate products, also in the hotel, I make chocolate products for everybody from the world. So you use ingredients from everywhere, and that's also what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
Well, I would like to see how they affected your Belgian chocolate skills. So that's for tomorrow. Maybe let's go to USA, because then from USA, how are you feeling? Jet-lagged, or is it okay for the moment? Not too tired?
No, we got in last week, so we had a little practice to sleep and stay up so you don't get all messed up on your time.
How are you feeling? Do you have the impression like, yes, I'm ready for tomorrow?
Definitely ready, but everybody's really good. Everybody worked as hard or harder than I did. Hopefully not harder, but just as hard.
As we said, you're all creme de la creme, so what do you think of being here?
I think it's amazing. I came here 2 years ago to see what it was going to be all about, and I'm competing tomorrow, so it's kind of a whirlwind, but it'll be neat.
Well, let's have a look at your neighbor. I think pressure's on Massimo. Ciao, Massimo.
Bye.
Because your colleague...
I speak en French.
Votre collègue Davide vient naturellement gagner l'édition en 2013. Qu'est-ce que cela fait? Est-ce que la pression augmente?
Oui, oui.
Vous sentez?
Parce que les possibilités de gagner, c'est plus difficile. Ben, ce n'est pas impossible.
Est-ce que vous avez rencontré Davide?
Oui, je le connais bien.
Est-ce qu'il vous a donné des conseils? Il faut faire cela, il ne faut pas faire cela?
Jamais parlé avec Davide. Quelque chose, mais rien.
D'accord. Mais je suis sûre que vous avez encore pas mal de secrets à nous révéler demain. I would like to go to Chef Sang Kyung Yoon. I hope I pronounce it well. You're looking quite peaceful, quite relaxed. Is that true, or is it just an impression? I see a big smile, so I think we're in for a nice competition tomorrow.
내일 대회를 잘 할 수 있을 것 같으니까 편안해 보이는데 대회를 잘 할 수 있을 것 같으니까 아니면 느낌이 어떤지?
그냥 지금 느낌은 설레기만 하고요. 뭐 여태까지 오랜 시간을 준비했으니 뭐 그만한 결과가 올 거라고 믿습니다.
So now he prepared for a long time, but he really excited to be on site tomorrow. So he hope he will be very hopeful day for tomorrow.
And which candidate impressed him most today? Which of the candidates, of the finalists, impressed him most today?
뭐 딱히 특히 정해놓은 나라는 없고 모든 나라들이 다 여태까지 노력을 해왔으니 모든 나라가 다 아주 인상적입니다.
Every country is really impressive. Everyone, but now he cannot focus on anybody, but now on himself.
Okay, that's the right answer. I'm really curious to find out if Thor maybe has a winner amongst our 10 first finalists. Were you impressed by someone, or did someone scared you maybe for your own final
No,
tomorrow?
I'm just excited to be here.
It is a great platform, even if you don't win, so please remember that. Thor, Stubbe, you're working for companies that produces their own chocolate, if I'm not mistaken. So does it mean that your signature chocolate, the Or Noir, will be more easy for you?
Can you repeat?
that you are working for a company that produces chocolate, their own chocolate. One of the assignments here is also producing their own chocolate, the Or Noir. Do you think that will be then more easy for you?
No, definitely not. It's a complete different chocolate and a different origin, so it's got nothing to do the one thing with the other.
So going to Cocoa Barry Noir Laboratoire in Milan wasn't for you a piece of cake. It was hard work.
It was hard work.
As it should be, of course, because this is the final where we gather the 20 most talented pastry chefs and chocolatiers in the world. Well, I hope you're ready for tomorrow. Woo! As you can see, it will be a promising day tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. They are really eager to start and give the best out of themselves. Today, we did some incredible things. We, at least, or 10 finalists, did some incredible days. So I would like to say good luck, everybody, and over to Christophe.
Well, Virginie, the second group, or the group for tomorrow, seems very promising, especially because there is a Belgian guy and we like him already, but of course it's up to him. Tomorrow it will be very difficult. Today already the assumptions were sky high. It will be very difficult for them, but we wish them all of luck, of course, as we did this morning for all our contestants today. Now here, Virginie, with me, I have two chefs with a very good reputation in the chocolate world. Voilà, j'ai deux chefs, je vais traduire directement. J'ai deux chefs réputés dans le monde du chocolat, ça peut être dit. Évidemment, j'ai Philippe Bertrand avec moi et aussi Arnaud Larère. Comment allez-vous?
Très bien, merci beaucoup.
Et comment allez-vous?
Ça va, très très bien.
Voilà, je dois être honnête, je ne suis pas chocolatier évidemment, j'adore le chocolat mais je ne suis pas chocolatier. Je suis quand même assez impressionné par aujourd'hui ce que j'ai vu, tout ce qui s'est passé ici aujourd'hui, c'est vraiment incroyable. Est-ce que ça vous frappe encore, des choses comme ça?
En fait, il faut dire que nos candidats ont eu une chance unique, c'est-à-dire de pouvoir faire un moule sur mesure. Et ce moule sur mesure leur a permis de s'exprimer le mieux possible dans le domaine du chocolat. Donc c'est vrai que quand on voit les moules, ce sont des créations pures, au même titre que leurs pièces. Et puis après, bon, c'est vrai qu'il faut réussir à faire un bonbon de chocolat. Et ce bonbon de chocolat se doit d'avoir une couche assez fine, se doit d'avoir un intérieur assez mou. Et donc de façon à ce que justement on puisse utiliser la coque pour pouvoir justement exhauster le goût de ce que veut faire passer ce chocolatier.
D'accord, donc lorsqu'on parle de ces pralines qu'ils ont dû fabriquer maintenant, c'est vrai que vous parlez de différentes couches. Il doit y avoir au moins 2 couches avec une couche de ganache, si je peux dire. Voilà, donc est-ce que c'est difficile ou est-ce que c'est pas trop difficile de fabriquer cela?
Si, bien sûr, c'est difficile. Parce qu'il faut trouver la justesse, la texture, le goût. Il faut vraiment trouver le mariage, que ça soit intéressant. Il faut qu'à la première bouchée, il y ait tout de suite une émotion en bouche. C'est ça qui est compliqué. Parce qu'il faut qu'il y ait le parfum. Il faut beaucoup de choses dans 8 grammes de chocolat. C'est ça qu'il ne faut pas oublier. Et ça n'arrive pas comme ça. Il faut vraiment faire beaucoup d'essais. Il faut prendre du recul. Il faut goûter dans des endroits calmes ces chocolats tous les jours pour pouvoir aller jusqu'à la perfection.
Voilà, j'aime bien que vous parlez d'un endroit calme lorsque le salon du chocolat commence à donner plein de messages ici, c'est assez passionnant. Alors quel est le secret pour pouvoir fabriquer justement une praline comme aujourd'hui?
En fait, le secret appartient à tous les chefs. Parce que tous les chefs ont des recettes qui leur sont propres en règle générale. Et ensuite, ils les ont modifiées, ces recettes. C'est-à-dire, elles sont moins sucrées. Donc le secret, c'est de faire des intérieurs moins sucrés et surtout avec une attaque de goût, comme on dit, c'est-à-dire très franche. C'est-à-dire un jury, là nous sommes dans un concours international, le jury va goûter plusieurs bonbons, il va falloir les séduire, donc il va falloir absolument avoir un goût bien franc, bien marqué. Après, je vais laisser Arnaud parler de la texture, parce qu'on se partage le bonbon quelque part.
Oui, évidemment.
Voilà.
Donc
Arnaud va nous parler de la texture.
Chef Arnaud.
Alors moi, avant de parler de la texture, ce qui est super important, c'est le produit, le produit, le produit. On peut faire tout ce qu'on veut, il faut choisir les meilleurs produits au monde. Il faut aller chercher les produits à gauche, à droite, il faut faire des essais, il faut tout comparer. Mais le produit, il faut déjà avoir un produit exceptionnel à la base. Et ensuite, là, il y a le travail du chocolatier. On va travailler sur le goût, la texture. La texture, c'est aussi important que le goût parce que la texture, c'est ça qui va créer une émotion.
Et le chocolat, c'est l'émotion. Bon, j'ai encore une question à vous poser à tous les deux. C'est une question hyper difficile, mais je dois la poser, puisque vous n'avez pas le droit de vote, si je peux dire ainsi. Quel est votre préféré aujourd'hui? Difficile, hein?
Alors, en effet, c'est difficile. Alors quel est le préféré? Et on n'a vu que 10 candidats aujourd'hui, donc il y en a 10 autres demain. Donc quel est le préféré
aujourd'hui?
Pour aujourd'hui. Eh ben c'est difficile. Voilà, tout simplement.
Non mais moi je suis pas chauvin. La France, soyons clairs et nets.
Évidemment.
La France sera là, elle sera au rendez-vous et on est derrière eux.
Comme d'habitude, ben voilà, on applaudit bien fort nos deux chefs hyper sympathiques. Merci beaucoup. Virginie, à toi. Over to you, Virginie.
Well, thanks a lot, Christophe. I'm sitting here in the interview set with our jury president, Jean-Michel Perruchon, our artistic jury president, Christophe Morel, and the tasting jury president, Chano Chaguer. They have joined me here, and I'm really curious to find out what they think about the first day of the competition. So peut-être commencer avec vous, hein, en tant que président du jury. Première journée, 10 finalistes. Qu'est-ce que cela vous fait?
Alors déjà, on est arrivé au bout et c'est très important parce que on a respecté déjà le timing, on a respecté le côté équitable pour tous les candidats. Donc ça, d'un point de vue jury, déjà, ça c'est très très important. Ensuite, on n'a pas dérogé, je dirais, à la première partie de la finale, parce que tous les candidats étaient vraiment à la hauteur de nos attentes. Donc déjà, ça c'est très très important.
Oui, naturellement, c'est très très important. Est-ce qu'ils étaient aussi à la hauteur du côté artistique? Parce que vous, cher Christophe Morel, en tant que responsable côté artistique, qu'est-ce qui vous a plu?
Les pièces étaient très belles. Il y a eu 2 accidents, malheureusement. On a tous monté des pièces artistiques. Ça nous fait aussi mal qu'eux quand on les voit tomber, parce qu'on s'imagine à leur place. Et à part ça, tout s'est très bien passé.
Et hola, ¿qué tal, chef Chaguer? Muy bien, ¿sí?
Muy bien, perfecto.
Hablamos un poco de hoy, porque... Non, je ris, mais quel finaliste vous a... Vous pouvez dire un nom, parce que quel finaliste vous a impressionné le plus aujourd'hui?
Bon, je ne vais pas dire aucun nom, mais si on peut dire, comme a dit déjà Jean-Michel, le niveau d'aujourd'hui, c'est un niveau très haut. Et demain, je crois que les 10 candidats de demain, ils ont un peu de pression. Parce qu'aujourd'hui, à le niveau de dégustation, dégustativement, le niveau c'est très, 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 très haut.
Et croyez-moi, il y aura encore la pression pour le jury aussi, car demain, nous aurons 10 autres finalistes et à la fin, le jury devra choisir 10 super finalistes parmi les 20 finalists. So I think this will be a very, very difficult task for you also as jury president. So thank you very much, gentlemen. It seems that the judging will also be nerve-wracking. And I think that we will have to make good decisions. So I would like to Christophe and our praline expert discussed earlier to take some look about the criteria and the assignment of one of our last assignment here at the World Chocolate Masters. You know, ladies and gentlemen, if there's one place here at the World Chocolate Masters where people can speak freely about what they think, what they feel, what they not would like to feel, what they would like to say, but maybe they are a little bit scared of the cameras, well, then they have to go to the chef's confession. And trust me, we've gathered some fantastic images. Here they are.
We are about halfway through the tasting of the Eau Noire couvertures and the truffles that the contestants on the first day have now prepared for us, and the story that they have told us. And it's an absolutely fascinating task to judge.
I'm perfumer. Yes, a perfumer. What is impressive is how similar the approach of all these people with this chocolate noir experience have in common with perfumers.
As a vinologist, I can see and I can realize how chocolate is pretty same like wine.
They think like me when I'm creating a perfume, and in fact they are doing something very similar. They're taking symphonies from nature, directly from nature, taking different pieces of cacao, looking for a dream, for an emotion, And in the same way that we perfumers are taking the rose or the jasmine as native symphonies to mix, also to combine, to do the emotions, but just for the nose.
It's pretty same like wine. You have grapes, Chardonnay, you have Pinot Noir, and for the chocolate is the same. And we blend all that bean to have one unique flavor. It's very great. It's impressive.
The expertise and the level of skill and craft and inspiration that they brought to this is absolutely breathtaking, and it's an absolute privilege to be able to look at their products and to be coming up with who's going to be the winner.
Wow, that was beautiful. It couldn't be more sincere than that.
Really impressive, especially coming from those people. They know what they talk about, of course. Yeah.
Yes, Christophe, but I'm afraid this marks the end of the first day of our World Chocolate Masters final. But we'll be back tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, at 8:30 a.m. So be there with us to have a look at our other 10 finalists tomorrow. They are coming from Turkey, Hong Kong, Brazil, France, Switzerland, Belgium, USA, Italy, South Korea and Denmark, and they will enter this arena as modern gladiators. So really curious to find out who will fight for glory here tomorrow.
Yes, absolutely, Virginie. And for those people who are watching us today, first of all, thank you very much. And second point, just watch tomorrow as well, because today we had 10 contestants. Tomorrow we will have 10 other contestants, so that we can have a final day, our third day of the World Chocolate Masters Final 2015 with 10 contestants. So it will be very difficult because they're all worth it. They're the best in the best of the best, the best in the chocolaterie, and we are very thankful to be here.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, we count on you not only for watching us, for being there with us, but also for going to our website, www.worldchocolatemasters.com. And why is that so important? Because there you can vote for your favorite showpiece, your favorite chef, and give him or her the recognition he or she deserves. So that's
very important.
Really important. You can help him or her win the social media award. So I think that's it, because by the end of tomorrow, we will know which of our 20 finalists will make it to the super final on the third day of this competition.
Who will be those 10 contestants that will do the final in the third day here, the World Chocolate Masters Final 2015? This is a privilege, because the person that will win here will be considered as the best chocolatier in the world for almost 3 years at least.
The crème de la crème. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have nothing more to say.
No.
But one thing, see you tomorrow.